Tonight on Children's Hospital, a life-changing gift for 14-year-old DJ.
It will feel strange, having a woman's kidney inside a little child.
1-year-old Millie's rushed into A&E with a nasty burn to her foot.
You're a clever girl.
What happened?
And 7-year-old Jake's crushed his finger.
Now, does it hurt at the moment?
Very much.
In the heart of the city lies the new Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, one of the biggest and most up-to-date hospitals for children in the country. Its state-of-the-art equipment provides patients with some of the best healthcare facilities in the world, while its medical team of 1,000 work tirelessly to change the lives of children when they need it most. "14-year-old DJ from Salford is a medical miracle. Doctors told his mum he wouldn't survive his birth because of serious kidney and bladder problems.
I've never expected to have him here at 14 after what they told me when I was pregnant and then while I was a baby. I just never expected him to be here, so I'm really proud.
Despite battling health problems, DJ's lived a relatively normal life. But 6 months ago, he went into kidney failure, and now neither of his kidneys are working.
It's a bit sad, really, because I want to join in with it and I can't because of the problems that I've got.
Ever since his kidneys failed, DJ's relied on a dialysis machine 9 hours a day, 6 days a week to stay alive.
This is DJ's room, but we call it the little medical room because all his medical stuff's here.
That tube goes onto this catheter. And this is called a stoma bag, which I weigh into because my bladder's shattered.
DJ will never lead a normal life while he's dependent on the machine. He desperately needs a new kidney. Now at the Children's Hospital, DJ's getting an incredible gift.
That's it. You've been ill by mouth from 3 o'clock this morning.
Mum Sandra's giving him one of her kidneys in an operation that could change his life.
It is the right thing to do. They keep saying to me, if you want, you can still pull out and things like that, and it's not gone through my head one bit.
Performing DJ's operation will be surgeon Hani Riyad, who spent 25 years transforming the lives of patients with kidney failure.
Hi James, how are you? Cool. Okay, you're cool. So am I. Do you know what you're here for?
Yeah.
What?
Kidney transplant tomorrow.
Where are we going to get the kidney from?
Mum.
Your mum. Are you sure she wants to give you a kidney?
Yeah.
Absolutely sure? You're absolutely sure? No. Okay, so the chance of the kidney being successful is in excess of 95 out of 100. Good. But still leaves 5 out of 100 which the kidney doesn't take.
Yeah.
All right?
I understand that.
All what I can say is that we really, really promise to look after you, do everything we can to make sure the kidney works well for you.
Better that.
See?
Feeling excited, cool. With my mum giving me a kidney is the best present ever I could have.
He's been through everything else and he's pulled out of that okay, and we're just hoping that this one goes just as well.
The small chance of failure, which I explained, it's there, it's real. It's real life that it can happen.
The Children's Hospital has its own A&E department, which sees around 120 patients a day. Emergency doctors like David Drake see more children with crushed fingers than nearly any other injury, and sometimes the damage is more serious than meets the eye. Today, he's meeting 7-year-old Jake, who's trapped his little finger in his bedroom door.
Hello, Jake.
Hello.
What happened to your finger? Oh my goodness, let's have a look. You've been very brave so far. Now, does it hurt at the moment?
Very much.
You was crying, weren't you?
I'm normally brave and don't cry, but Because
You do cry, Jessica.
sometimes, not all the time,
All the time.
I'm worried about if they have to take my fingernail off.
Okay, let's have a look. Now this is your finger. I've blown it up really, really big so that you can see. And at the very tip of your finger, there's a crack right there.
Oh, I can see
What does that
it.
mean?
That's a fracture. The door was actually crushing your finger to such an extent that it's actually broken the bone in your finger. Now, to answer your question, whether we're going to remove the nail or look at the nail, I think we'll have to, because we need to be sure that the soft tissue underneath the nail hasn't been cut or crushed. But you'll be asleep and you won't feel any pain at all. Okay?
Poor Jake will have to return for a minor operation, but right now the doctor wants to get rid of the blood underneath the nail that's causing all the pain.
Now, one thing we can do, it doesn't hurt, it sounds scary, but we heat up a little sort of paper clip and we're trying to get rid of the blood, and that can take some of the pressure and pain away. Okay?
Let's have a look at your nail.
Nurse Wayne Smith will use a tiny metal prong to pierce Jake's nail and release the blood.
Legs round me.
The nail has no nerve ending, so it shouldn't hurt, but Jake's terrified.
Just get scared.
Will you be alright?
It'll be really quick. It'll feel a lot better when it's done.
I promise.
Oh, it's coming out now.
Oh, it's coming out now, mate.
It'll stop it hurting now.
And with the pain of the procedure over, Jake's got some advice.
Please, children, don't mess with doors, because this might happen.
Put your hand like that.
So that will protect it too.
Jake will need to return later in the week for a minor operation, but for now, he gets to go home pain-free and in time for tea.
Do you say?
Thank you.
Very much.
So that's just got to stay on.
Shake his hand with that hand then.
Dressing.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sandra Lockley's preparing to give a kidney to her son, DJ. Today, she's at Manchester Royal Infirmary, which is right next door to the Children's Hospital.
You're all right with masks? Yeah. Okay. Right, deep breaths in and out. Okay, we'll just wait a couple of minutes.
If it was any of my kids, they could have any part of me if I could give them anything to help him, so it's the best chance he's got.
Sandra's surgeon, Titus Augustine, has been performing kidney transplants for 15 years, but he never underestimates the sacrifice involved.
Careful not to damage the crowns.
It's a major procedure for someone who is perfectly well. Sandra actually does not need this operation. She's doing it for her son.
Next door at the Children's Hospital, the transplant team are preparing DJ for his operation.
He makes out as if just get on with it, he's not been scared. We know he is scared, but he's not been showing it or anything.
It will feel strange. Having a woman's kidney inside a little child, that's a bit strange.
A new kidney for him is really a new lease of life, in that the quality of life becomes so much better.
You can start to put some medicine in here to drift you off to sleep. Slowly off to sleep, Tiger.
It will be an agonising wait for DJ's dad Steve and sister Chelsea.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Torture. It's torture. You mean you're not knowing whether they're going to come through it or not, or something else is going to go wrong. She's got to be an hero to do something like that, aren't she, really? I think so.
The lives of DJ and Sandra are now in the surgeon's hands.
Skin now, please.
It's an hour into Sandra's operation, and Mr. Augustine is about to remove her kidney.
Kidney dish to me. Okay, artery stapled.
Sandra's kidney is finally out. The surgical team have just minutes to cool the kidney to 4 degrees or it won't survive.
Perfusion time.
10:46.
It looks fine. Pack it up.
The kidney has been successfully removed. But Sandra isn't out of danger yet.
Once she's awake and well, all of us can relax, but till that point, it is, I would consider fairly stressful.
Hello. Hi. Just to let you know, the kidney's out. Sandra's all right so far.
Just anxious, isn't it? Yeah.
I know.
As Sandra's kidney is taken to the Children's Hospital, the next stage of this critical procedure is about to begin. It's 6 o'clock in the evening at Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, and one of the busiest times of the day for its A&E department. It's after school that accidents in the home tend to happen. A toddler's rushed in by ambulance with a burn to her foot. 1-year-old Millie's dad and grandma are helping give her painkillers.
No, I'm sorry.
Good girl. She's done well, thank you.
There we go.
Grandma was looking after Millie when the accident happened. Every grandparent's nightmare.
I'm feeling extremely upset at the moment, so it's awful to say. I sat her on the kitchen unit while I was making tea, and there was a kettle that had boiled about 15 minutes before, and I just turned my eyes away from her in a second, and she pulled it over her. It just feels awful to be looking after her, and then I'm the one that's hurt her.
Millie's foot has swollen up into a series of water-filled blisters. Burn specialist Anoni Harper will need to burst them and then clean the wound. She's part of a 40-strong team who work in the hospital's burns unit. The department sees more scalds from boiling water like Millie's than any other injury.
We need to rub those off with gauze. That is painful, and she will cry, all right? Okay. She has had pain relief in order to minimise that as much as possible, but we can't completely take away that distress. We'll try and distract her as much as we possibly can.
Are you going to clap hands, Millie? Clap hands.
I can't clap with one hand. It's tricky.
Wow, you are a clever girl.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. See those bubbles? It's almost all
Nearly done. Nearly done.
Normally my ears are ringing by now, but she has done remarkably well. It's not a deep burn, so the skin can grow over and heal, usually pretty successfully.
Millie's over the worst, but her grandma's still feeling guilty.
You were minding her, weren't you?
I was the one that let it happen.
Well, accidents do happen.
They all say, well, it's not your fault, you can't help it, but you do these things and then afterwards you live to regret them. I don't think she'll be sitting on the units again.
Millie's foot's cleaned and bandaged. It will take around 3 weeks for the new skin to grow. And A&E hasn't been all bad for Millie. She's even made some new friends.
Lots of kisses. Oh, thank you.
At Manchester Royal Infirmary, Sandra Lockley's just braved major surgery. She's donating her kidney to her 14-year-old son, DJ. Next door at the Children's Hospital, DJ's surgery has only just begun.
In here?
Yeah. Okay.
You always have the small chance of failure in the back of your mind. You do your best, and particularly when it is from a live donor, and particularly a child, it just adds more stress to it. Can I have the kidney, please?
It's too dangerous to remove DJ's kidneys, even though they don't work anymore. So Mr. Riyadh must find a place for the new one.
I'm just trying to see where the kidney is going to lie and make sure that it's lying comfortable. Because the last thing you want is to put the kidney and join your vessels and then find the kidney is not going to lie and sit comfortable.
Back in the adult hospital, Mum Sandra is reunited with her husband and daughter. But she's anxious for news of DJ.
Oh, it's DJ. It's not over yet. No. It's not going to be out till at least 3. Till I said.
It's 2 hours into DJ's operation, and Mr. Riyadh has found a place for the new kidney.
The kidney is in a place where it's going to sit, hopefully for the rest of its life. All done. We'll start closing the wound. Needle. Hi, we're done. He's just going to recovery now. Going to recovery room. He's fine. Kidney was nice and pink. We put in. It looked good.
It's worth the pain if it's okay.
You look after yourself. See you, bye.
The operation is a success, but it will be several weeks before doctors can be sure DJ's body won't reject his mother's kidney. Downstairs in A&E, Professor Simon Carley's on shift. He works in children and adults emergency medicine, but he treats his little patients very differently to his grown-up ones. 4-year-old Francis has just arrived with a nasty gash to his head.
Now, Mum, what's happened to Francis today?
He tripped over his train set and fell into the door frame.
Oh dear. Francis, can I have a quick look at your poorly head? Where did you bump it? Oh, right, yes. Just very gently just peel this off. Oh, right, okay. It's actually quite a nasty little cut. Okay, I'm going to look after you in the hospital and put you back together again. Is that okay?
There you go.
Professor Carley thinks it will be too upsetting for Francis to have his wound stitched with just a local anaesthetic.
We need to make sure that we close all the layers of the skin, not just the top layers.
I've worked at a vet. I've seen it.
You know what we're doing.
I do.
An alternative will be a general anaesthetic, but he wants to keep Francis's ordeal to a minimum. Instead, he suggests using the sedative drug ketamine, but it can make people hallucinate.
Children seem to tolerate it very well. If you're an adult and you see pink elephants on the ceiling, that's a bit worrying. When you're a kid, you see pink elephants on the ceiling and go, hey, that's just what happens in Cartoonland. And I think with him, that will make him nice and sedated. We can get a really good closure, give him the best cosmetic result we can.
You look at these books with Mummy in a minute.
Ketamine is a powerful drug which quickens the heart rate, so Professor Carley will carefully monitor Francis while Dr. Ed Tang sews up the wound.
There they are. There.
Okay, you ready to go?
The small dose of ketamine takes just seconds to work.
Is you okay, Mum?
Yeah. It's not very nice seeing your child knocked out.
And you'll remember this.
Yeah.
But he won't.
Yeah.
So I think you get the bad end of the deal, really. He's not really aware of the surroundings, and that's why ketamine's a bit different to other sedative drugs. It's a separation from the world as opposed to just going to sleep in it, if you like.
The cut is closed and Dad arrives just as the ketamine is wearing off.
Are you wobbly?
Are you wobbly? Yeah.
I thought you were working.
Working? I was working.
Sedation's worked really nicely. He can't really remember the stitches going in at all. He's got no memory of that. He's waking up quite nicely, be a bit wobbly for an hour, and then we'll get him home. It's fantastic.
Right, Franz. Off we go.
It's been 6 weeks since Sandra Lockley donated a kidney to her son DJ, and they are now both fully recovered from their operations. DJ's been taking medication to stop him rejecting his mum's kidney. Today, he and his family will find out whether the treatment's worked.
I can't do any more for him than what I've already done. So if I was to get some bad news, I'd be gutted. I'd be really upset.
If a kidney had rejected, it would feel like a total waste.
Come on in.
Sandra and DJ are seeing Dr. Webb. He's helped transplant children adapt to their new kidneys for over 20 years.
We'll have a quick listen.
To blood flow.
Yeah, just to listen to all the blood going into the kidney. We're just listening to hear if there's what we call a bruit, if there's evidence of fast blood flow, which would be something that we wouldn't want to hear, but in DJ's case it's completely normal, which is good news.
That's because I take my medication.
It is. You come and sit yourself up, my friend. Your blood tests have been very stable, and your kidney function's now completely normal. And if there was to be any sign of rejection, we'd see that in the creatinine level in your blood going up. and we've not seen that at all. So that's excellent news. So we're very, very pleased with how things are going.
It's fantastic news. It means DJ can stay off the dialysis machine that he's been dependent on 9 hours a day, 6 days a week.
DJ's making absolutely fantastic progress. He needs to take his medicines on a regular basis to prevent any rejection of the kidney, but apart from that, he can really do pretty much whatever he likes to do.
Em's happy, really happy. Oh, you can't ask for any better, can you?
We all feel ecstatic.
And there's an extra treat in store. Manchester United and a sprinkling of stars from Corrie are here to visit the hospital's children in the run-up to Christmas. A chance for DJ to start his new life surrounded by his football heroes. With his new kidney a success, DJ's ready to get back on the pitch himself.
I feel more energetic and looking forward to playing football again. I missed it.
And for Sandra, the gift of a kidney for her son DJ has finally paid off.
I wouldn't change it for the world. You do what you can for your kids, and if I could do it again, I'd do it all over again for him.
And after 3, we've got to say united as loud as we can. 1, 2, 3!
Stop it from flattening out even more. Let's do a little mark. It's an arrow, look.
Oh, blue.
Ish.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
No, don't wet it. It's all right.
We need to do the consent, yeah?
Come in.
It's a major procedure for anyone, but Jack's other health problems mean he's particularly vulnerable to complications.